My name is Steven Jackson, and this is my artifact speech. Okay. First of all, I don't want the shirt to fool you guys. I don't actually work at CVS anymore. This is a job that I chose. I chose to do my speech on this job because it was the one that taught me the most about my life and who I am. And it sounds a little interesting that a drugstore would teach you really who you are, but I swear it wasn't because I was ODing on ibuprofen. And actually, the shirt is not my artifact. My artifact is right behind you. If you'd like to grab it for me, it's in the backpack. It's a bottle of ibuprofen that I'm going to shake while I'm up here. It's going to be really fun. Yes, go in the one right behind it. Working at CVS influenced my life in many unimaginable ways. Firstly, I realized that the job shaped my personality. It really molded my personality from my work ethic to actually what my new career choice is. I'll get into that. Um, I learned many significant lessons, and basically, in the 2 years that I worked for the company, I gained a lot of just an incredible amount of experience that I don't think I would have ever gained elsewhere. I started working at CVS when I was 15, almost going on 16. I had to bribe the manager to let me work there because you have to be 16 or older. But I got the job at 15, and I worked there for 2 years until my senior year of high school when well, I'll get into how the job ended. My artifact here, it's a bottle of ibuprofen, and it represents my job in a few ways. First, the obvious one, it's a drug. I worked at a drugstore. The other one is that I actually popped 4 of these on a nightly basis when I worked. So I actually developed a stomach ulcer, which is really not so great, but that's who I am now. I like your facial expressions. The experience of a CVS employee, first of all, is not the most pleasant. Now I work in an ice cream shop, and it's the most wonderful job in the world. People come in happy. You don't get a single upset person in an ice cream shop. They come in happy. They come in looking for you to make them even happier. It's just all around a very, very happy experience. CVS is different. CVS, first of all, I worked at the one in the Florida Mall, which means tourism, lots and lots of tourism. And if you've ever gone places, you realize that you're a little more rude to the people when you're a tourist. And then the people come here, a lot of British people, they're awesome, but they're very, very short, snappy short. And Brazilians, we love the summer because we would stay cleaning the store for hours and hours. But there's also this one thing. It's really an annoying phase of life. It's called menopause. And when you have somebody going through that and they want something that you don't carry, it's there's a bad word for it. Um, the service, my job the job of any real front store CVS employee, it entails a whole lot. First of all, you're basically a hybrid person. You're trying to stock, you're trying to take care of customers, you're trying to ring up customers. It's a very strenuous task to try and work there and deal with your manager screaming at you when, shrink slips up to maybe 1%. So that was what I had to deal with on the service aspect. I got the job through my stepmother because she used to be a pharmacy supervisor for the company. She's no longer because her and I both realized that CVS isn't worth our time. So I got the job, and this is where it goes into how CVS really shaped my life. I was dead set for 3 years of my life on being a pharmacist. I wanted to be a pharmacist for one reason and one reason only. Two reasons. Great hours, a lot of money. Retail pharmacy is a waste of time and it is a waste of energy on the pharmacist's behalf. I think pharmaceutical research is amazing. I mean, you can do great things there, but just to go into retail pharmacy for the money, I wasted 3 years of my life under that impression, and I just woke up over this winter break. I woke up and I realized that that is not what I want to do. I don't want to waste my love of chemistry on something so simple. So I switched into a forensic science major, and I feel like my job at CVS, other than teaching me the things that teens need to understand, like responsibility and how to deal with your boss, how to deal with your coworkers, how to not slack at work, how to put your best effort. It also really pushed me away from materialism and selfishness, and that's what I really attribute this job to. And that's why I chose it rather than choosing the happy ice cream store, because that's just kind of like, yay, money. Um, so just, if you take anything from this, know that if you go into a CVS after this, be very nice to the clerks and to the shift supervisors, because their jobs are much harder than they look. Thanks.